starting at around 6 p.m. and lasting for a handful of hours. There was a party at Mom's place, a sort of karaoke party to celebrate not only my birthday, but the birthdays of at least a few of my mom's friends. During the karaoke, I first sang El Amor de Mi Vida by Ricky Martin, in which one of Mom's friends has served as a sort of backup singer slash dancer to me. Then I sang Sabor a Mi by Luis Miguel, though that one wasn't one of my slips. It wasn't one of the songs I requested. I joined that same friend of my mom that sang El Amor de Mi Vida with me. And for the first half of Sabor a Mi by Luis Miguel, I served as backup singer and before being made the main singer during the second half. Because I'm also good friends with my mom's friends. Then I sang That's Amore by Dean Martin. Then Blue by Ethel 65. And then finally I sang Nice to Know You by Incubus. Essentially tonight I sang songs that I hadn't been singing lately. song that I hadn't sung in a long time. And that historically I had rarely sung. In some sense, the karaoke made for an enjoyable live concert. That at times was enjoyable. Doing my best to get absorbed into the party while reviewing the video and audio of the November 28th and my dinner video before deleting the UCut file, project file that I had uploaded to my YouTube channel. Within the first hours of today. And also along with it, the raw video files I used to make the UCut file. This cookie cake and Mom got more for the few of her friends who have their birthdays in this month. I haven't tried it yet. It tastes pretty good. The cake Mom got for me and that we had ordered at Wegmans. The other day was a half sheet. The left half being vanilla and the right half chocolate with cannoli filling. It was pretty enjoyable. And the custom photo turned out great. One of Mom's friends who had made an impression on me brought over some shrimp he made. that was seasoned using just base sauce and butter. I tried the shrimp early on. Pretty much as soon as he revealed it, he told me, encouraged me to try it. And I did. And it was pretty good. Delicious. Pretty good shrimp. The pizza consisted of a sheet, cheese, and another sheet. That one old-fashioned pepperoni. And we got the sheet pizzas from Salvatore's. A different Salvatore's from the one Dad and I go to regularly. I recall placing the order roughly around 2 p.m. And we had it set up so that it would be delivered around 5:45 p.m. The karaoke host, another friend of my mom, did a pretty good job. And there was some enjoyable lighting, too. During the party itself, there was a tablecloth down. I helped with the party not too long before I think I recall helping with the party around 4:30 p.m. by temporarily moving primarily party refreshments off the table, and then Mom put the table sheet down and I put the stuff no, I mean she put the stuff I had moved on to the table, now covered by the table sheet. Yeah, at times I made some conversation with. My mom's friends. And I got an opportunity to show my artwork to a woman I don't recall seeing before. She seemed to be with a friend of my mom that had me join Sabor me with him. My mom and her friends kindly got me some more Sharpie markers. This is either all of what I was given today or most of it. I'm quite thankful for these Sharpie markers. I'll be sure to use them at some point. I also got some cards, though those are more personal, so I'm not really sure about showing those. All in all, it was a pretty enjoyable experience. I ultimately had a good time. I didn't have that many alcoholic beverages. Just one plastic glass of the alcoholic punch, and I think, maybe a total of two of the rum chata pudding shots. The rest consisted of predominantly plastic glasses of the non-alcoholic punch and one glass of presumably whole milk. Of which the glass I just had was from a quartz container of whole milk, which at this point I presume part of which was used to make was used in the pudding shots. There were also Jello shots at one point. Another of Mom's friends brought those in, whom I haven't mentioned until now. Though I didn't have any of the Jello shots, and when that friend of my mom's left, she took the rest of the Jello shots that remained with her. I recall for much of the hour leading up to the start of the party, for much of the time between 5 and 6 p.m., playing this online multiplayer browser game called Tanky Online, which is essentially a 3D reskin of World of Tanks in a way. Only with a sort of futuristic and sci-fi bent to it, rather than a realistic bent to it. I played various matches of that game until I got to the rank of corporal, which is what was required of me for the task GameHag had for the game. I took a screenshot and then sent it to GameHag. At this time, it's still waiting to be verified, though hopefully it'll ultimately be verified.